Again? We are going through this with Angel Reese again? Another instance where Angel Reese shows a complete lack of self-control. Another instance where Angel Reese loses her temper. What is this? The second time this week this has happened? At least in the first instance, Angel Reese was somewhat justified in her reaction. Some anonymous player was pulling on her hair, which can be a very scary situation for some players in the WNBA. If you're not careful, you'll pull someone's hair and reveal a hairstyle that's similar to the face of Balding Beauty's Joy Reid. Not everyone in the WNBA, matter of fact, most players in the WNBA cannot afford the luxury provided by Just for Men. The first incident with Angel Reese, it was somewhat justified, but what happened last night? That was inexcusable. Earlier today on the second channel, we briefly talked about the decline of Ja Morant. Now on the court, Ja Morant is still a dynamic player. Unlike Angel Reese, who claims to be the reason that people are watching pretend basketball while having a minimal impact on television ratings and absolutely zero impact on winning. Unlike Angel Reese, Ja Morant is an impact player. On the court, Ja Morant is still a game changer who is just now entering the prime of his career. But in the boardroom, where decisions are made as to who's going to be marketed and promoted, Ja Morant is persona non grata. As far as the NBA's marketing department is concerned, Ja Morant doesn't exist. Why? Because Ja Morant made himself unmarketable. Ja Morant destroyed his own mainstream drawing power. The media wants us to believe that the majority of NBA fans belong to marginalized groups. But the truth is, the overwhelming majority of people spending money on the NBA product are white people. The people buying tickets, the people supporting sponsors. Most of them are white people. According to Statista, almost 60% of the people who attended NBA games this season, white people. Now, if you're the NBA, you want to market players who appeal to the people who are financially supporting your league, which automatically excludes Ja Morant. It's kind of hard to get corporate sponsors to support your product when the face of your league is playing gangster on Instagram. Ja Morant was well on his way to being the face of the NBA. 2 or 3 years ago, the league was prepared to get fully behind him. But after 2 lapses in judgment, the mainstream career and drawing power of Ja Morant have evaporated. I'm starting to wonder if something similar could happen to Angel Reese. The WNBA and their pretend friends in the media, they desperately, I mean desperately, want Angel Reese to be a star. Most of the WNBA fan base, also known as Caitlin Clark fans, which I don't know if you've noticed, consist mainly of white people. Most of the WNBA fan base has rejected Angel Reese, but the league continues busting their ass trying to get her accepted. And what does Angel Reese do in return? She continues to prove why she was rejected to begin with. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. So going into the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Sugar Mountain Trading. Do you struggle with back problems or deal with minor aches, minor pains throughout your day, and you don't want to go to the doctor because all the doctor's going to do is find something else wrong with you, or even worse, prescribe addictive medication that you just don't want to take? Me personally, I hate going to the doctor. So does my wife, who actually deals with back pain. That's why she started using CBD lotions and oils from Sugar Mountain Trading. Now, this is not THC. This is not going to make you fail a drug test. These CBD lotions and oils, they are specifically designed for rapid pain relief. Like I said, my wife deals with nagging back pain from time to time. Tried over-the-counter stuff, the chiropractor, but nothing ever seemed to work. Within 5 minutes of me applying CBD lotion from Sugar Mountain Trading, Her pain was gone. I'm telling you, it's damn near magical. Sugar Mountain Trading also offers CBD bar soap that will keep you pain-free and smelling fresh at the same time. Bar soap comes in a variety of scents ranging from lavender all the way to cherry almond. All CBD products offered at Sugar Mountain Trading, 100% natural, 100% free of THC. So click the link in the description below. Use my promo code BTL20. Save 20% off your first purchase with Sugar Mountain Trading. Last night, the Chicago Bravado were hosting the Washington Mythicals. Since Caitlin Clark was not involved, the game wasn't played in the United Center. For a team like the Mythicals, the Bravado moved the game back to their usual high school gym. Well, KC, was the game part of the Commissioner's Cup? That tournament is amazing! The stakes are so high. WNBA players fight extra hard to win the golden thimble. I don't know if this game was part of that doofus tournament. What I do know is the gymnasium was damn near empty in Chicago last night. Now, the media keeps telling me that Angel Reese is a huge star. I guess we have different standards for huge stars. When I hear someone described as a star, I'm assuming they have the ability to sell tickets, draw an audience. And I'm not talking about selling $3 tickets. I'm talking about people paying hundreds of dollars to see them play. Michael Jordan was selling out arenas across the country. Hell, Michael Jordan was selling out preseason games over in Europe. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, whether they're at home or on the road, they are playing in front of sellout crowds. The Pelicans cannot give away tickets to most of their home games. But when LeBron James is playing in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center is sold out. Last night, Angel Reese, big star. She played in an arena that was filled to less than 75% capacity. The announced attendance was around 7,500, but I would be willing to bet actual attendance was significantly lower. At one point during the game, Angel Reese was doing what she does best, missing layups. Unfortunately, she was unable to grab one of her recently trademarked me bounds. Angel Reese was visibly frustrated, which is kind of strange. By now, you'd figure that Angel Reese was used to missing layups and would have no reason to be pissed off about it. It would be like the WNBA getting angry for being a huge embarrassing failure. After a while, it just becomes normal. Angel Reese was visibly frustrated after missing another layup. As she was preparing to jog very slowly down the court in transition, she decided to take out her frustration on the face of one of the players for the Washington Mythicals. Now, I don't know the name of the victim. Like most players in the WNBA, she cannot be identified through facial recognition. But last night, the unidentified victim was introduced to the palm of Angel Reese's hand. Watch for yourself. At minimum, Angel Reese should have been called for a flagrant foul. To be honest with you, she should have been ejected from the game. With the basketball being pretend in the WNBA, most people don't expect the punches to be real. Angel Reese should have been ejected, but WNBA officials, they can't do that. Eject the face of pretend basketball? They can't do that. The friends and family inside the gym were given free tickets to see Angel Reese. If she was ejected in the middle of the game, the arena wouldn't just look empty, it would literally be empty. Last night, the Chicago Bravado had a 15-point lead. They were up by, I think, 12 going into the third quarter. If you look at the box score, you would think that Angel Reese played a great game. 17 points, 10 me bounds. If she had 3 more turnovers, Angel Reese would have had another triple-double. On paper, Angel Reese played a great game, but even with a double-digit lead, the Chicago Bravado still managed to find a way to lose to the Washington Mythicals. Why? Because when the game mattered most, Angel Reese was nowhere to be found. She disappeared. In the fourth quarter, she had several turnovers and a couple of missed layups. The truth is, Angel Reese is just not an impact player. In the final minutes of a close game, you cannot rely on Angel Reese to carry your team. In the final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter in a one-possession game, Angel Reese had a shot blocked, an offensive foul, another turnover, and a missed mid-range jumper. That's just not gonna cut it. And who's being blamed in Chicago for the Bravado being one of the worst teams in the dump? It's damn sure not Angel Reese, because her and her lonely male followers are blaming the coach. A couple of days ago, Angel Reese told the media that she is confused by Tyler Marsh and his messaging. My coach keeps telling me to be versatile. What the hell that mean? I think he's lying. The only thing I know how to do is me bound. Ooh, girl, I also trademarked that term. I get money. Angel Reese might get money now, but if she doesn't start winning, those endorsement deals are going to dry up. They will disappear. The reason we keep seeing these temper tantrums from Angel Reese, she is never held accountable. Angel Reese is never to blame. Think about it. If the Lakers were 3-8, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, JJ Redick, they would be crucified. If the Indiana Felines were 3-8, the media would be relentlessly criticizing Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese and the Chicago Bravado were 3-8. It is complete silence. Now, maybe it's because no one cares about Angel Reese and the Chicago Bravado, which is true. Or maybe it's because the mainstream media is afraid to criticize Angel Reese. Either way, I have never seen a star escape blame like this when her team is arguably the worst team in the league. But give me your thoughts on this. Angel Reese slaps an unknown player from the Washington Mythicals and escapes punishment. She also escapes criticism and blame for the flaming ass fire known as the Chicago Bravado. When her WNBA career is over, which could be sooner rather than later, maybe Angel Reese can start a career as an escape artist. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.